So we'll be discussing probably everything, right?
There's a lot going.
There's
This
a
week
lot,
is free.
yes. Not even showing me the state of download. Like I'm downloading something. I don't know
It
where
looks
it's
like you need
50%,
the M5.
10%.
Look how slow
Something
it is,
is
bro.
downloaded.
Look how slow his Apple Vision Pro is. It's just
Yeah, because I have an M2. I'm Persona actually in this
Oh
scenario.
no!
Yeah, because we in Czech Republic don't get it fast, and I'm sorry, but no scalpel scraper person has put it on eBay. I was ready to pay more,
oh
but
shit!
no,
Let me make an eBay listing.
probably
What
ignore
about
that one.
the display glasses? Did anyone try to
Meta
sell
display
those?
glasses?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
touching that stuff.
I stopped using them already. Like
Yeah,
very
wait. Let's
fast.
wait. Oh, sorry, I'm
Oh,
still
yeah,
downloading
yeah.
immersive scene. Let's not.
I mean, I've not stopped recording, so we can carry on.
You already started or you didn't? Welcome, Brett. Hello to Pixel Slate. We haven't done this in a while, Shoda.
Yeah, it's been nice. No,
Wait, what?
It's been a
Wait,
while.
what? Are you talking about nice with me or without me? Or no, I'm just kidding.
No, was poking to me. He was saying that it was nice not to do it with me for such a while, but it's all right. I take it. I take it. It's fine. But yeah, we've not done it in a while, and it's great to have you with us as a guest after some time. So welcome. How are you doing, Brett?
Good. I think this is the first Pixel Slaves I've done since I've become a father and like actually started experiencing that.
I was about to say,
yeah.
All XR aside, man, I don't care about that. What's it like being a proper daddy?
Yeah,
Tell
I freaking
us.
love it so far. Like actually, it's kind of changed my brain. Maybe I'm a bit more mellow in some ways, which is kind of like terrible for an influencer because you always want to be like very strong in your emotions about things.
I call it back. It'll come back. Don't worry.
Yeah. But yeah, right now, like I'm just really enjoying it, and yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I can't imagine my life without having a kid now.
Yeah,
like immediately.
Yes.
So
it's the best thing anyone can do.
I fully agree. I know we sound like
old men,
but it's so true.
It's true. Yeah.
And it gives you such a perspective in life. So first of all, congratulations. I can only say one thing. So I have two boys, right, 9 and 12, and I can only say enjoy, even as hard as it gets in the beginning with no sleep, and sometimes there's a lot of enjoy. And you will remember it, and it will be one of the most beautiful memories in your life. So again, congrats. This is so cool, and I totally agree. Nothing can beat that. And it gave me a lot of perspective on how I operate as a human being in terms of what I want to give to my kids, how do I want to educate them, and teach them stuff. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's fantastic.
I'm selfish with my kids because it's just proof I've done it twice in life. Yeah, I've got irrefutable proof that I've done the deed twice.
It's true. I mean, listen. Nothing can beat that, and I mean kids, sure. Okay. I mean that one is also good. Okay, I want to admit, but yeah, cool. So wait, you say you're mellow, so no strong opinion about XR market? What?
No, okay. I guess I still have those, but like I'm like so much less argumentative right now. Like I don't even want to bother. Like I'll keep my opinions. I'll say them on Twitter, but if I used to be like just want to pound people, you know? Yeah. Where it's like, they have their perspective, I have mine. I'll just post my perspective. I still definitely have very I still believe things the way I have been for a while. Also, it's like kind of speaking about kids in general, it's like kind of awesome that my first kid kind of happened right around where every headset is like with pass through and you can record spatial videos from POV.
Yes.
Like I couldn't have asked for a better timing where everyone kind of got together and decided this is the time.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
So how's your Vision Pro usage been so far? Is it declining? Is it steady? How's it going?
Yeah, so I don't remember if I talked about it last time, but I actually gave myself a challenge with the first Vision Pro when it came out. Probably about a week after I just said, okay, you know what? I think the visual quality for me is there for where I want to see if I can just remove all my physical monitors.
I remember that. Yeah, you told it. Yep.
Yeah, and I still am doing that. We're almost 2 years later. Almost 1 month.
So no monitors.
1 year, 8 months. Yeah, no monitors. Other than my phone, of course. It's the headset and the phone. But yeah, it's been I like doing this stuff not only because I'm just very passionate about this concept, but like it helps you think about where things are going, what needs to be improving and stuff. And I think with the new model, which we'll probably talk about soon, even just the chip upgrade has improved that experience a lot. And I still, again, I'll be traveling because my wife is Chinese. You met her, and we're gonna be bringing the baby and everything to China, and like I'll basically be living there for 2 months. And
Nice. I'm envious, actually.
yeah, and like the aspect where I don't have to like lug around a bunch of huge monitors because I'm
That's cool. Yeah, true.
right, like the digital nomad people like to call. I like to call it virtual nomad now. Like this will be a really cool experience for me to be able to just travel through
Yep.
East Asia, and I just have my entire workstation basically with
Which
me.
part of the China you're going to?
Oh, we're gonna be going all over. We'll be going to her hometown. We'll be going to Shanghai. We'll be going to Shenzhen. We'll be going to even Thailand for a little bit.
Nice.
So yeah, it'll be crazy, and I'll have
Baby gonna travel.
baby's gonna travel.
Whoa,
except for the
whoa.
times where I dump her at her grandparents when we want to travel to more fun places that she can't
Nice.
go.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, we actually want to go to China with kids probably next year. My kids actually started to learn Chinese.
Oh, wow.
So they have 2 lessons per week, and they just recently started in our school. There is so they learn with my wife at home, and also at school. And I'm not learning yet, but I'm hearing their things, and sometimes they give me some basics in the car when I drive them back. Oh, I'm now in an immersive environment.
Saw the pop in there.
God, it's crap. Come on, Zoom. Sorry. How do I exit this thing? One second.
Watch him end the call by accident.
Oh my God, no. That's not good. 1 second. Immersive mode. Turn off. Okay, good. Whew. Thank God. Okay, now I'm back on the beach.
Yeah, you're good.
So I just wanted to say that they learn Chinese, and we want to travel to China. I want to understand China. Like we have some business partners there. Also some friends, and now with Xpeng also some other connections there. But I want to understand the country more because it's fascinating. So definitely looking forward to that.
Especially since we're both so like we're all here so interested in hardware. Like going to China and seeing how they do hardware is just kind of like mind-boggling. Like you go to Shenzhen, like the joke is like at least for America, it takes like 1 month to do what Shenzhen can do in like a few days, basically.
Correct. It's not even a joke. It's true.
Yeah.
It's 100% true. Do you plan to visit any factories when you'll be there?
Yeah. So I work for EOZ, which is part of N7R. Do like manufacture Chunder trackers. We're doing our own like gloves soon and stuff. And I'll be visiting at least our factories and probably some other stuff while I'm there too. Cool. Small stuff.
I'll see. I'll see if I can send you some contacts to meet some people. Maybe Arthur from Hypervision will be in China at that time, so I'll let you know.
Oh wow!
Because they also have some small operations there.
Yeah,
I don't even know. I don't even know if if I can tell it, but whatever. I already did.
I'm not editing. That's it.
So I just did. So yeah, that's cool. All right, travel. So do you have M5 already? You are using M5?
Yeah, I'm using it right now.
I mean, look how much smoother it is compared to yours. Is it?
I bet it looks smooth, but I have to say, so mine is on order. I'm in Europe, okay, we're behind, and I'm in Czech Republic, not even in Germany. So in Germany they already have it, but mine is on order, and I should be getting it within a week or so. I'll survive a few weeks with M2 still. It's all right. My persona is beautiful as it was and as it will be. But I heard from Phil that he's using it, and he said that definitely it feels like the changes are subtle, but they're subtle enough for you to not only realize that, but also enjoy it so much that the whole experience becomes probably 50% better, even though the change is just 20% better. That's what I get from his experience, and I think that's it, right? That's the point, and that's fantastic. Yeah. That tells me that Apple is like mature in what they're doing. That they're doing it in a very calculated, planned way, and I love it. There's no like ups and downs and stuff. They're just improving the Vision OS, improving the Vision Pro. and just slowly building. And everybody's like, oh, Vision Pro is dead. It's a flop. Oh my God. And Mark Gurman and the stuff. And they're like, everything is I'm like, come on, guys. Come on. Just don't do it.
Yeah, especially like I remember even before they officially announced the headset, I would like argue with certain people in our industry about like the idea of using a coprocessor with like a main chip. And I was like, that makes a ton of sense. This would be great. And people would be like, oh no, it'd be too energy intensive, too blah 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 blah. Well, I think especially now, like even before it's shown that it was really valuable for how you can do that. But now they could just literally swap one of those chips out and get that better experience. Like,
yes. I literally talk about it in my video, Shoda, which probably is coming out today, right? The Samsung XR video. I mean, obviously I don't have a Samsung XR, but I will talk about it. But having a coprocessor chip is not only a key, but also having an M5 and their own architecture. It's exactly what I said in the video. Literally, they can swap it out without rewriting the whole architecture. Yeah. You know, it's just the upgrade, which immediately brings a lot of good performance gains and other things, not only performance gains, but other things they can do and optimize to make it work better. So that's just for me. Like I called out Mark Gurman when he wrote something like Apple Vision Pro ditches. I called him out on Twitter, and he replied to me he replied like, This is my. I had to laugh a lot. He replied to me, "This is my receipt from Vision Pro. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I didn't return it. Something like this." And I'm like, "Okay, I own 2 Vision Pros. Does it mean that I'm twice as knowledgeable as you or what? Like, what is the point of your tweet? You know?" Like he's like, but I didn't say it's dead. But I said, yeah, but everybody picked your clickbait article and said that Vision Pro is dead. That's 99% of the people understood it exactly like that. What you meant, that nobody cares, because what they wrote is something what matters for the industry. And even Apple stock went like 2% down or something. And I called him out on that. I said, don't do this stuff, you know, like why? But yeah.
I mean, I even got to meet some people who work on Vision OS recently, and I could tell just from their demeanor, they're quite happy with how things are going. So like, it's really weird. You know, we can rag on about how I
can tell you one thing. By using Vision Pro and Vision OS, I see that people who are building Vision OS are actually using Vision Pro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one thing I need to know. I don't need to know anything else, because the updates they're doing is exactly what I would do when I use a lot Vision Pro. You know, like it's exactly that update, that incremental thing I would improve. So what do you need to know? Nothing else. They use their own product. They understand the market, and they're going in their own direction. That's it. So, okay, we are a Vision Pro, but let's talk about Samsung XR, since we're talking about the Samsung. Also, you probably ordered one, right?
I literally got it today.
You already have it?
And I got to use it for an hour.
Tell us.
Okay. Tell me. What's the good? How do you? Because I have a lot of things. I don't have it yet, but like, what is your opinion?
So I actually think they gave a damn, which I am so happy to see that, frankly. It's way better than Horizon OS. Like, immediately I felt that. It's more performant. It's not polished like Vision OS. Like, there's a lot of things where let me start with hardware, then I'll go to software a little bit. So hardware, unfortunately I find the strap very similar to Quest Pro on my head, and that headset.
That didn't fit to me.
Yeah, it doesn't fit I always struggle with that.
Yeah,
so
me
that
too.
For me is already, like, people already ask me, Brad, you use it for an hour, you're saying positive things about the software. Is it going to replace your Vision Pro? And I'm like, no, it's impossible. And that's kind of like the first reason why. And you can't change it. It's hard wired to it, which stinks. Like, I don't know. People didn't like the Vision Pro's comfort, but at least there were aftermarket options to change that. And I always appreciate when companies do that. But okay, other than that, let's talk about displays and optics. Optics are not as good as Vision Pro. Displays are brighter.
Bummer. Okay.
So they're very bright when you max them out. The text clarity is pretty good. You can definitely tell they're not able to render the text clarity anywhere near.
And it's 72 hertz? Is that
yeah, it's going to be 72 hertz. And I don't see any setting where you can change that at the system level.
I heard that 120 is only something like that's written on the website that it's
90 hertz is by service request.
Yes, server request.
Specific apps.
Yeah, specific apps. So you can't change that at the system level. So
That's a
72
bummer.
hertz. That is a big bummer.
That's a bummer.
Does virtual desktop run at 90 hertz? I know that's on there.
I haven't tested it.
No, but
I think
if the whole headset is 72, I really don't think that virtual desktop, because when they said service request only, I don't think it's just apps immediately like launching it in 90 hertz.
I think
just
the app
it's
developer chooses in their like whole setting, kind of like how Quest used to be back in the day. So I think it's like that. So I do remember, I do believe that you could actually run it at 90 hertz on virtual desktop. But yeah, the brightness falls off as you get to the edges. There's chromatic aberration, but I actually think the optics are pretty good, and like the visual experience I think is good for the price, frankly, in the whole package.
So it's worse than Vision Pro in your opinion?
I think the visuals are worse than Vision Pro. Yeah.
Wow, that's to me, that like Vision Pro to me for the spatial computing, Vision Pro is the minimum bar I'm willing to accept to go for, because Vision Pro has its own problems as well with optics.
Yeah.
Like, the glare is there, a bit of chromatic aberration on the sides is there.
Yeah.
The field of view is not as huge, things like that. So their brightness could be a bit higher and stuff like that. So if you say that Samsung's optics is worse than Vision Pro, I'm a little bit concerned. And given the price, who cares? And I know everybody will get mad at me right now, but at this point, you either do a good headset or you don't, right? Like there's and if it's like, will they sell so many because it's $17.99 instead of being $2.5K? I don't know. I think the market for them is still limited. But okay.
Will it be an upgrade path from someone with a Quest 3 or something? Because it's like the step up from that.
I think it will replace Quest Pro, right? This is a Quest Pro too.
It is a no. Yes. Like if you liked Quest Pro, this is a no-brainer upgrade for you. Yeah, like it really is honestly what
VR chat stuff. You've got what you need.
Yeah, it really is honestly what Quest Pro should have been. Is how I feel about it. Like so, I'll talk a little bit about the software. So it has eye and gaze pinch, but you have to activate it in settings. It's not right away, which I thought that was kind of weird. But the eye tracking is very accurate. I found it to be very good. Very. I didn't see any like it wasn't lagging behind.
Question. I was in my video where by just watching the videos or tutorial videos from Samsung, I was commenting it in real time.
Yep.
Is there a delay on the hand tracking, kind of like in a Quest, or it's like super precise like in the in Vision Pro?
I feel it's very fast.
It's very fast. Okay.
But I noticed so you can do the thing where you hold your hand down here, but the range of how far it's not as far as Vision Pro, so you still have to hold it a slightly a bit more up.
Oh, okay.
I think that might during the performance they were probably trying to put it more down, and then it was missing the input from the FOV of the cameras. Is what I believe was probably
because in Vision Pro I don't know. Oh, actually, wait a second. Did you try it in a pitch dark to use hand tracking?
Not yet. No, I only use it for an hour.
Because Vision Pro has special IR blasters blasting in your hands when you use it in the night. Because I do it a lot in the complete darkness, and now I'm worried if it's just optical, and it doesn't I'm interested how it will work. Okay,
I'll have to test that.
And hands occlusion, that was another thing which bothered me a lot that they.
So they did actually include that. It's in the lab setting, so it's like an experimental setting. It's I feel like everything I'm gonna say, it's between Quest and Vision Pro. Like the whole experience really is
fair enough.
Like
fair enough.
I mean, it's priced exactly at that point, isn't it? So
yeah. It was. I kept it on. Like it was good enough to where I could use it. I prefer using it. Okay. One interesting quirk with the hand pass through is it only works when you're in the full pass through mode. So if you go into like one of their virtual environments, they turn it off and you're back to the ghost hand. So you can't see your arm and hand in a virtual.
Too. Okay.
Yeah. So
I see my hands now and I'm in full virtual environment.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because they want to do more polished thing like what Apple does with the lighting on your arms or something, and they haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know, because I would think it'd be easiher to run it than the full pass through, but I'm not sure.
And here we come to a big problem. It's XR2 Gen 2 Plus.
Is it?
And no co-processor. I'm sorry. How are we going to run all those things at a good frame rate, good resolution, and good eye tracking, hand tracking stuff at the same time?
The first thing that I noticed, at least, so I felt the whole experience was running well, even with screen recording. On Quest, whenever I turn on screen recording,
no.
I feel like
Yeah.
everything just crashes, right?
Yeah.
But I did screen recording, I did all the stuff, and it was at least very. Google knows how to make an OS, clearly, more than Meta, right?
Yeah.
But the first thing I was like, oh yeah, this ship isn't very good, was when I went to the Photos app. In Vision Pro, you can literally just swipe through your photos if they're all
Yep.
facial, and it's a window. You don't have to
Yep.
go in immersive mode to see it.
Yep.
Well, it's not like that. You always have to be in you have to close all your other apps and go into full immersive just to see the 3D
wow.
version
Okay.
of your video or app, which that was kind of a bummer to me because I think, yeah, you just get used to that in that aspect of things. There.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they don't have a co-processor and they just have XR2 Gen 2 Plus, there is a limit. By the way, that chip is already several years old.
Yeah.
So and I think that's what I talk about in the video, right, Shooter? It's like I'm saying, like if they're now reliant on Qualcomm, and if they want to start building a new headset, they need to get a chip. But that from the moment you get a chip to the moment you release the headset is at least 1.5 years. If you're incredibly fast and you have access to everything, but we know how it works, never like it's even for Google, it's never like that. So it's like 2 years. So now you get a chip and it's 2 years, and then you do, and by the time you're releasing the headset, there's already a new chip in development or probably already announced. And it's always this, and that's the power of like M chips of Apple, the whole ecosystem, just swap this, boom, put M6, no problem. M6 Pro, they can put it even M6 Pro, I don't know, maybe maybe in the future. Ultra, the Vision Pro Ultra. Yes.
It's an external puck, isn't it? Bowl battery pack, isn't it? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours, yeah.
I'm just being an idiot here. Why don't they put all that stuff inside there so they can easily upgrade it for people in the future?
I can answer one of the things why. I think one of the things which, I mean, they can solve the bandwidth, but the bandwidth is one of the things where you have to have a cable of power delivery and a bandwidth in the same time. Making cables like this is complex, but also there are some things which need to be on the main board next to the displays, and you just can't offload those things in. I guess with the co-processor and stuff, they might. But I think that's what we'll see in the Vision Lite or something when they have glasses and an iPhone, maybe. But it's a difficult R&D task to offload some of the components down and just have and from at least what I know when we were building the VR1, but we are not doing this standalone anymore. So yeah. Okay, so Samsung, how was onboarding? Like you just logged in your Google account and boom, you were there, or like how was it?
So the onboarding was pretty long because I didn't have a Google phone, so you had to go through quite a lot. Like, I guess you should say they're a lot more tutorial focused than Apple was when you first put it on. So I guess they're not very confident in the intuitiveness, maybe in some ways. But it was probably like 5 minutes of like going through the onboarding steps before I was able to go to the home menu and do stuff. But it was fine. And
when you said Google phone, like it needed to connect to your phones for some reason,
it didn't need to. It wanted. If I had a Google phone, it probably would have been much faster to get all the like connected to Wi-Fi.
I just sold mine Pixel.
Yeah, so it's just like it's like again. I don't know if you set up your Vision Pro with the iPhone, same thing. Like it'll be much faster if you're already in the ecosystem. So it's fine. I think. Again, but the whole thing is, I really wish they focus on the eye gaze, because going back to the ray casting from hands was really slow for me. Like I'm like, but
do you have this kind of like delay when you're ray casting stuff, and there's like you're trying to like pin, or it was faster than on Quest?
I actually felt it was very fast, honestly.
Okay, good. That's good, because Quest is killing me with that. Like the hand tracking Quest is just like I'm really I'm concerned about. So I was concerned that if they're using the same architecture, but probably they were able to squeeze more from that. That's cool.
I really do feel they probably spent a ton of R&D on the hand tracking and like expecting to use maybe Raycast for it, and then like they're a little behind on the other stuff. But I was using. Oh, here's another thing, a software level with eye gaze and pinch, where I also feel is kind of like something that they did near the end was when you look at things the hovers are kind of spastic. Like when you look at like a button and like it like lights up.
Mhm.
When you have that problem, it just kind of makes your brain feel crazy in a subconscious way where like you're just like you can't focus on things and there's like three buttons next to each other and they're all kind of like lighting up because you haven't really like
Yep.
decided your intent of things. That needs to be improved a bit, but again, accuracy of eye tracking felt really good. Eye track is the hand tracking and latency and everything feels pretty good so far.
Good.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm seriously interested in this headset.
Yeah,
I really am because I mean I'm not a second-hand. Well, would you go for a second-hand Apple Vision Pro over a new Samsung XR, Galaxy XR?
I think it depends on your ecosystem you're already in. That's how I feel so far. I don't know.
Well, I use a lot of PCVR.
Yeah,
And I think the main thing for the Samsung Galaxy is the fact that virtual desktop's there. So I've got like an Apple Vision Pro-esque experience, and I can also sit here and I can do Unity stuff.
Yeah,
I think for you with a Xiaomi phone is a no-brainer. Like honestly speaking, that's just a no-brainer. You just do it. You know.
I'll just have to wait for a couple of months, won't I?
Because the Vision Pro, you need to have an Apple ecosystem to get the full potential of it. You know. With Galaxy XR, probably you won't get the Vision Pro experience fully, but you'll get 70% of it. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but like 70% of it. Some things will be annoying, but in general, you'll have some experiences. Some will be good, some will be not good. But you'll get that feel and that vibe. Maybe they'll even get the personas at some point. They showed up something, but who knows how far away it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm skeptical a little bit because like Apple's face technology and face scan, 10 years of face scanning or they like look at this persona. This is crazy. Like that's just
and you boys could be battered and naked or whatever, and no one would ever know. Look at it.
How did you? What did you? Is there a camera or something wrong?
Oh, the mirror turned on behind
you. What?
That's where you. That's
where you. What about privacy, Apple? You promised me privacy. No. Okay. So interesting. So you use it for now. Wait, they shipped it fast, too, right? Or you got like some review?
No. It was like seriously. As soon as they announced it, I was able to order it for. What was it? Tuesday, right? They did the thing on Tuesday night. Yeah. It was next day shipping from Wednesday. They shipped it out. I got it today. So it's very fast in US.
Yeah. I tried PayPal, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, credit card, second credit card, third credit card. I even made a US Samsung account. Nothing. I was like, come on, guys. Okay, I'll figure it out. But I'm really surprised that nobody on eBay is taking advantage of that and not selling them with some markup. I'd buy it immediately. I give them ideas. Like, please earn on me, people. If you're watching this, can you earn on me? Okay, just put it there, 150 on top. I'm buying it.
Already back ordered in US to like mid to late November. So it's I mean, I know they didn't make too many.
No, they didn't. I heard the supplier rumors that they it will be very limited production run. Yeah. So we'll see. But listen, I'm hoping that it will catch up. Mm-hmm. The other question is what will happen with Android XR in general. How will it evolve? Because having Android XR with one device cannot work. Android is all about giving this power to more devices and opening up like with the phones because they cannot compete one-on-one with Apple. That won't work. But if they can compete on like having 10 different devices of 10 different price levels with Android XR, that is interesting. Because then some of the manufacturer will bring this Kirkin feature. Some of them will bring that Kirkin feature. Some will be more pricey. Some will be less pricey. But how far away that is, I cannot tell.
Yeah. Hopefully they stay committed. I'm always scared about Google because they're always. Yeah, we all know how Google is. So
they've done it in the past.
I shall not comment on that. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'll buy it as soon as I can. The Galaxy XR. And we'll be trying to use it and review it. But I think I heard a lot from you what I wanted to hear. Also, very important how fast they will bring software updates. Because Vision OS went from really cool to fantastic, actually in a very short period of time, and you know they were bringing up the updates. So that is also another thing which interests me, like how fast they will be bringing the updates. If it's like next month, right after, or 2 months. I hope they will not forget it for like half a year or something.
Yeah. Do a Valve.
Valve.
Oh!
Okay. Whoa. Heavy hitters right there. All right.
Give me the goods. Else I'm going to force to make a really good picture again and rage bait everyone.
So Brett, so it's coming in November, right? We all know that, right? It has to be. It
seems like
it has to be November, right?
Imminent, as the word is said.
Yeah. So Steam Frame November. Now they pushed. I read your tweet that now push the skins trading and all this stuff to the wall. It's genius move. I mean, I'm actually not a big fan of the fact that Valve allowed that thing to happen, and I really don't like that. I know they earn tons of money on that, but they already have tons of money. They could have just not allowed that to happen. But if they're cracking down on this, whatever reason that, good. I finally. But so, Steam Frame. What is your elevator pitch for Steam Frame? What do you expect from that device? Like, what do you think?
All I'm saying is, I remember when I was like that. I've always been that crazy guy covering this, but like one of the things that people thought I was crazy for was that they were going to focus on overlays for their headset. I think now the cat's out of the bag. That is definitely the main focus they're going for.
I kind of experienced it, so I can see where they're going with it. 100%.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just like a dream come true right now for me. Like I don't care what platform I'm on, they're all focusing on overlays, so I'm like literally in heaven. And then I get to see what Valve's gonna do. They're obviously gonna have their own gaming and Steam spin on it with their operating system. And I'm just excited to see how.
Man, Shoda, he already got it. I feel like he already has it.
No.
It might be behind me somewhere.
No, I'm excited to see, because we were just kind of complaining about Qualcomm chips, right? And it's very clear that they're going to be running some sort of Qualcomm chip, but they surprisingly have not been developing on the XR versions of Qualcomm chips. They've always been developing on non-XR versions, which I don't know how they're going to do for the final thing. Maybe they made their own coprocessor. Who knows? They got people that could do that. But just seeing like what they're doing in that sort of way, and also all the crazy emulation and compatibility layer stuff that they've been building for this thing, I think that with the whole frames stuff is going to be really interesting to see.
So here, I'll tell you my elevator pitch, and you tell me how far away from what do you think it's the final product will be. So from a combination of what I heard and what I understand Valve will try to do is it will try to be a Steam Deck of VR. And I say VR in brackets because I'll explain in a second. But it will be a Steam Deck of VR, so it can't be expensive. So we'll see a mid-range, very well optimized device with a resolution not so high. I heard 2.2K per eye from various sources. I would say that's the case.
Probably.
To me, feels a little bit too low. I would hope for higher, but whatever. But if the lenses are good and the processing is good, then it's fine. Like the lenses will decide if it's a bad experience or not. And that will be the important. So we have a mid-range device which will have a wireless capability, but also will have a wired capability. It will obviously run the Steam library, and I think the killer feature of this headset is gonna be ability to play flat games in a stereo, not in a depth type of mode,
right?
Kind of like you do spatial photos from the flat photos. I think that's the compatibility layer they're trying to bring. And honestly, it's genius. And like for hardcore VR people who are expecting some heaven from this device, it will be a disappointment. But for general public who will for the first time buy this device and try it, they will say, I mean, okay, that's cool. I see them explosions or whatever. It's like 3D. I mean, for us, we were like, that's not VR. And they were like, man, that's cool, actually. Here's my controller. I'm playing the joystick. It's fantastic. Xbox or whatever they will use. So I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring it. And then we'll see how well they'll implement the frames. If you'll be able to play with your friends at the same time. That will be that I think what will make or break that device is the social part. I'm not sure if they're actually going all in on that social part, but if they do, that would be cool. But then it opens up so many questions. Like, if it's a social part, will you see the person as an avatar? Yeah. How this avatar will look like? Okay. So many questions. But I think it's a mid-range device, which will do good. Like, it will be wireless, wired. People will use it. It will be. I think the biggest risk of this device and the biggest competitor for this device will actually be Quest 3, because Quest 3 is now being used for PC VR the most on Steam, and they will kill it. They will kill it. And now the problem is, from one side, a problem for Meta. The one side is Samsung is killing it from Quest Pro side. Yeah. The Valve is killing them from the Quest 3 side, because they'll just take over all those people who own Quest 3 for sure. Yeah. And the glasses side, I think they have a window opening for the Meta glasses for like probably 7-8 months more, and then it's done. So that's okay. That's Meta, but like my elevator pitch doesn't make sense to you about Steam Frame. Like,
that's how I feel. Actually,
okay,
I think you're pretty much spot on.
Okay, yeah. I think it'll be a good device. Obviously, it will be a good mainstream device for people. I think it will bring for VR. It's great because it will let people understand how spatial thing works, without directly putting them and push. Like, it's a big leap from sitting on the couch and playing a game and standing up and actually moving around and doing, like, it's a huge it's hundreds of thousands, not if millions of headsets sold between that and that. And and I think that's a cool part which Valve will do. And they'll sell ton of games, ton of headsets, probably like 1 million or so. I think that they'll do good. Like that's how I feel about it. It's a good step for XR market for sure.
I think, as you say, like, it'll transition the people that hey, maybe they never can get over motion sickness. Well, hey, this is a way to put the headsets on those people and give them something that they'll actually use with it. So and for the people who do get acclimated to it, they should still play VR games just as well.
Exactly. And 2.2K is fine. Like, for people who don't, they have the same on Quest right now, even a little bit lower. So it's okay. They'll be able to enjoy those visuals enough. Again, I think optics will make or break that visual experience on that device. I hope they'll have a good optics. Mm-hmm. Who knows? Optics is pancakes are tough. And good pancakes. Like, even Apple is, as much R&D as they have, we can see immediately where they should improve the pancake optics, where it's shortcomings. So there, I'm a little bit worried. But if you say that Samsung has a little bit worse optics than Vision Pro, now I'm more worried. But I know why. Like, pancakes are freaking hard. They're really, really hard to do well. It's expensive and hard, and it's okay.
At least they'll have eye tracking. I'm so glad that everything's basically getting eye tracking now. So
yes, I don't think will Frame have the face tracking? I'm not sure.
I have not seen anything related.
Yeah, I don't think so. It will have eye tracking and hand tracking and mixed reality, right? We have some mixed reality. The question is, what kind of mixed reality we'll get? Because again, making good mixed reality is freaking hard. And it's also intense and expensive. Like, the hardware for the cameras, the whole complexity grows like exponentially when you add cameras and you do the throughput, because the throughput of the whole device and chips and stuff needs to be basically triple.
Yeah, and they're limited because, again, they're gonna have to do a lot of emulation to get a lot of their Steam library.
Yes, I'm the most in Steam Frame. The thing I want to test immediately is the quality of optics, because I need to know if they cracked the code, and I need to know the mixed reality capabilities. How will they solve the mixed reality capabilities? These are two things which I would be interested in. Obviously, like some games and frames and stuff. Cool, but I want to see the hardware parts. Sorry, what?
Did you get it and use the same cameras as Index?
Listen, if you compare to Index, we're in a good position now. Okay, if you compare to Index, it's good. Steam Frame will be better in everything.
Yeah.
And
I think there's going to be a lot of people thinking it's going to be an Index too. I think there's going to be.
I mean, they're still thinking it, but there will be disappointments. Yes,
I feel like I've been trying to nail down for at least 2 years now what it's going to be, and it's
What you boys? Exactly the same.
Okay, so November Steam Frame. Wow. Okay, we're getting Samsung XR Steam Frame. Okay, Meta glasses. You tried them, right? The display glasses. I talked to many people who tried them. I didn't like what I heard. I obviously monocular display for me it's no go. You can go home with that stuff. Like I don't care. What the hell? So by the way, okay, off topic before I let you speak. I just saw Unbox Therapy video. If you didn't see it, he was just unboxing the new glasses, which are on Kickstarter right now. And these are waveguide glasses with stereo screens, with the functionality of like everything Meta Display wanted and much more. Also connects to your phone, connects to your screen, connects to your laptop, and it's there. Like it's device.
The Inmo thing.
No, I'm not. I don't remember the name, but have a look at it. I think it's one of the last videos of Unbox Therapy. I will probably tweet about it. And I was like, yeah, exactly. You know, it's no rocket science anymore. The genie is out for those glasses. Like, you know, we have X-Real, we have Rootkit doing, we have what is the name of the third one? I forgot. Anyway, we have already a bunch of companies doing this stuff, and then now some from nowhere the Chinese company comes out and does these glasses, which I'm like, what? Okay, they already raised like 500,000 at the time I was looking. I think it's already probably 700 by now. So this is getting funded for sure. Yeah, because it's already working. The guy is already showing it. Like it's clearly a working product. And the packaging is fantastic. Like the way how they did the packaging and all of this. Like it's a very grown up product. So what is your experience with Meta Display?
So originally I was hoping to like do a long-term sort of usage of it. But after like day 3, I was like, I just don't want to use these anymore. Now let me be fair a little bit. Let's talk about monocular a little bit, because I think people they think it's probably fine, and for a lot of people it might be fine, but they put the display in the right eye. I did not ever have to care about what eye I was dominant in my entire life until I put these glasses on, because then I learned, oh, hey, I'm actually left eye dominant. So my brain trying to not only just focus on something on my right eye, but also it's always there's so many things. This is what drives me nuts about like display glasses or AR glasses, is there's so many things that people don't think about that are part of our vision that we have to kind of like sacrifice in order to
take for granted.
Yeah. Like for example, people are like, oh well, what if you get over the whole the right eye dominance thing or left eye dominance thing? Well, then I still have to remember that the actual display is at a different focal point than the real world. So you're not actually integrating the visuals with the real world like AR is always supposed to do or anything.
No depth.
Basically putting a phone up to your eye, but only in your right eye. That really is what it is. And it's just like, and it's,
and the worst thing is the Zuck's phone. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, and like, you know, I don't know. I just think it's like a really, it's a typical Meta product where they just kind of really feels like it was just rushed out. And
it was, of course.
It feels, you feel that. You feel like it was rushed out. You actually feel like it might be doing harm in some ways to the whole people working on display glasses, because
as well as they did for VR, of course.
Yeah, it's literally like that on repeat, and I see reviews of people saying this is the future and it's going to turn into AR glasses.
Oh man, come on! But half of them are Meta ambassadors. Like, come on,
these look sick. I found them.
Like when I put these on and wore them, I'm like, wow, Meta's farther away from AR glasses than ever. Is how I felt putting them on and using them. But
it feels to me when I looked at the honestly, sorry, with all those 5 apps, like really, you're a software company and you come up with 5 apps to run on the glasses on the day of the launch? Really?
Yeah, and one of the apps is Instagram. So I was like, oh, at least I'll be able to scroll through my
No,
my
you
feed
can only
in my
read the
right eye.
messages. Like,
Yeah, it's
what
just
the
the
hell? Like,
messenger
Meta.
inside of Instagram.
Even your
It's not
own
even
apps,
Instagram.
come on. And in WhatsApp, you can only read 20 messages in the history, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? Like, sorry, I'm renting, okay, but like, you're a software company.
Oh, shock.
You are not a hardware company. I can really excuse hardware flops, even though, by the way, you do quests already for so many years. You're kind of already a hardware company, but let's forget about this. But you're a software company. You own WhatsApp and Instagram. Bring it on. Like, bring it freaking on, yeah? Make it in a good way. What is wrong with you people? Like, what are you doing all this time? Updating Horizon OS? Probably not, because when I last time looked at it, it's shit. Sorry, again. But so what is going on there? Like, it's clearly, I don't know. I'm mad. Like, and you know why they do harm? Because it's subsidized.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that is what they bring in the product. They're subsidizing it. So now everyone who actually works on glasses, whether it's monocular or binocular, they're like, how do we? Okay, we need to fit in that price. Then they come to investors and they say, guys, we need to make loss on this. And then they're like, no, you can't make loss. We don't have enough money. Okay, what do we do? This is the problem, and it's a big problem. It will slow down the market again. But I'm hopeful that this time Meta came a little too late to the party, so that the other companies already are working on it. And it will get, like, next year will be flooded with the glasses like this from all over the place. And now the big part is Meta is competing not with some just few giants. They're competing with the whole China on this. Yeah. They will lose it. They will absolutely lose this battle, because whole China is doing China already figured out how to do waveguide and stuff. Like, they have it figured out. They have it and even the band stuff. Immediately one startup came out like, oh, we have the band as well. Like, maybe it's not as precise, but it's working, And I'm like, okay, that's already there. The technology is there. But I don't even think that this, by the way, this thing from Unbox Therapy, they give you can control it by touching. You can control it by small joystick they give you in the box, like small joystick. And they give you a ring with the joysticks too.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's enough for me. I can choose from touching. I can choose from joystick. I don't need the band. I can have a ring with the joystick when I want to use it, or I have a joystick. Like, it's okay. I can live with that, but it's stereoscopic. So there is a depth.
Oh, man.
That's a big difference. Without depths, don't come to me with AR glasses. Like, I don't want to hear anything.
Field of view, 120 hertz.
How many?
38 degrees field of view, 120 hertz.
Is this single color?
No, it's
no,
color?
No, they are not single color. Sorry, they are not single color.
Wow.
Sony micro OLED displays.
Oh, really? So where they put the engine? Is it on the sides?
On the sides.
Yeah, on the sides. They're a little bit bigger than Meta display, but it's okay. A little bit bigger, it's okay. They're still all right. It's all right. But that's one thing. China has figured it out already. Zach is doomed, because now he's competing not with Apple or something. He's competing with the rest of the world. Apple will wait. They will come out probably in 2 years. What do you think? When do you think Apple will come out with the glasses like this? 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, I feel like 2 years sounds about right. Yeah, and there's two things I want to add. Like, I think the one thing Meta kind of has on their side is just their partnership with the Ray-Ban brand, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, but that's kind of it. The problem with that is Luxottica. They will look around, and then they will realize that when your product is only cool because of the style, it will fade out very quickly, because the technology will catch up so quickly that people will say, but wait a second, the other brands, they maybe they don't look like Ray-Ban, but they have so much more tech going on, and I have all my Android apps running there right away. Like, what? Because these glasses have all the Play Store apps running there inside those glasses. By the way, I need to back that Kickstarter. I need to buy that. I need to see it. But the only thing which will stop me is, like, if it's too far away for delivery. Should I? Can you check if? Wait, let me load.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now.
What is the Kickstarter delivery saying? I just want to know.
It's got 374,000 already.
Is it that? Are you sure that that's the one I'm talking about?
It costs $899.
Okay, price. For 2 displays.
Yeah. Estimated delivery December this year.
Wait, this December?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm baking it today. 100% baking it today. This is no question. Even if they're late by 3 months, that's still good, and that just shows you what the state of the art is, right? The Meta display are already behind. They are behind. So that's why I'm a little bit optimistic, because in Quest they were way earlier, and they kind of squeezed the market too early when everybody were trying to catch up. But in this case, I think the train is already moving so fast that they basically he basically wanted to claim I'm the first, but that's about it. Like that's about it.
Shit.
Yeah,
apparently,
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So Meta Display, I wanted to buy them, and I was like, and there are plenty on eBay, and then I was like thinking, I watched some of the like proper reviews and also on Twitter, some people writing things, and then Robert Scoble came into me and said like,
"Oh, man, yeah, I saw."
He said like, "Man, I went to the demo. It's not good." He was like, "It's not good," and I said, "Okay, I trust your opinion as well." Like, and he explained me why. So we had like a lengthy conversation, and I said, "Okay, I'm not buying that. Like, I even for the review, I'm not buying this. Like, you know." That's pretty much was my conclusion. And
prescription lenses. So I'm looking at these glasses now.
Yeah, honestly, for $8.99 for stereoscopic displays and Android
crazy.
with Play Store, honestly speaking, like what else do you need? Like nothing.
This
is proper AR glasses, you know?
Yeah.
And it's going to be getting better, right? These are the first one, like second or first or third. X-Real is coming up with something. There's going to be a flood of those. And on CES, mark my words, on CES, if you go there, your face will be tired because you'll be wearing one glasses after another glasses after another glasses. Yeah. And I already seen the future of proper like waveguides. The company which was here in the office in Somnium, they visited us. I have a video on the channel about that. They showed
Which
me.
Company?
Man, I forgot the name. I need to find it right away. 1 second. I think Optics. Optics is the company name.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know them. So they showed me their research. Now I need to remember what I can tell. Okay. They showed me the prototype of the proper waveguides, and I have a video on that. Man, that thing looked crisp. That thing looked bright, and the field of view was fantastic. They quoted me the number, which was way lower than it felt when I was looking through it. I said, really? It cannot be true. Because, I mean, it was still a big number. But it felt like it was covering almost too much of my field of view. And I was like, wow, that's future. Okay, the lens is expensive right now to produce. And then, but I clearly see this in 5 years in glasses. It will look absolutely nuts. Yeah, it will be absolutely nuts when you have stereoscopic or like binocular glasses like this with this quality of image and ability to have depth. That you don't need any, like that's already too close to have VR and XR and AR in the same form factor, where you will be able to switch to two modes. And then, of course, it's all depends on the way how the glasses are equipped with the depth sensors and tracking and stuff. But generally speaking, I can see the future of this happening like 5, 7. In the 10 years, we definitely get some glasses which are mind-blowing stuff, you know? So was good. Summed up to Optics. Hopefully they'll be able to nail their mass production.
What light engine were they using for that? Do you remember?
I need to have a look at the video. I already forgot.
No worries. But that's the thing I'm always curious about, because they're using LCOS in the display. I'm wondering if that will be. I mean, micro OLED seems to be getting super bright pretty fast, and
but I need to double check. But that was very, very bright and very, very vivid. Like the colors were super vivid. I was impressed by seeing like in our office that we have white wall, and then the lighting was like semi-bright, and then boom, and I saw the video running in front of me. I was like, whoa, okay, that's good. That's probably even too bright to me already. Crazy coming from me, but yeah.
See, that's another thing I really think that needs to be solved well with these display glasses is the Ray-Ban uses a field sequential color. So whenever you turn your head, it's like, wow. You don't want to turn, like if you're recording a video, you obviously want that video view to be very stable, but when you're turning your head, you can't. It's like a colored rainbow mess. But,
okay.
Like I'm always interested to see like what. So when you talk about the in mode, they're using micro OLED. I'm very curious to see what that's like. So they're definitely not going to be doing field sequential color or anything like that. And yeah, it's cool to see stuff like that popping up now.
Yeah, but $8.99. There's no December, January, whatever.
No.
These are your AR glasses for for some cool stuff. If you want to work a little bit and you want to carry Vision Pro, this is your lightweight stuff. You connect it to a phone, and it will work with iOS. If I'm not mistaken, it has built-in Play Store, so that's pretty much what you need.
Yeah,
and also, I think it has
great.
HDMI output. I think you can connect it to the external part. So there's a lot of things going on, like in these glasses. So I need to check it later and
big stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They're promising. And again, the guy reviewed it. Like, and I'm not saying that unbox therapy is the holy grail of XR content, but he clearly used it on the camera, and he's not lying that he used it, so it worked. So I'm pretty confident they will bring it up at some point this year or beginning of next year, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay. So Meta
no go.
Yeah.
Bless him. Oh dear.
I don't want to bless him. Sorry, I'm so tired of Meta and Zuck and all this buzz stuff. I'm really done with them. Yeah. And honestly, I don't want a future where everybody is wearing Meta glasses with cameras. I'm sorry. I can't imagine. Like, I told to my friends, sorry, if you come with the Ray-Ban stuff, like you take it off and you put it in your pocket when we're talking to each other. You're not wearing this when I'm here. Like, sorry, it's not happening.
It's like when they released the ability to scan your rooms now. And upload them. And like, yeah, it's cool, but
I was dying to try it, but I will not do it. Okay, that's kind of my
same
thing.
as me. But like, okay, so you're gonna give Meta
all your data with all your objects inside. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It just feels weird. But it's cool tech. Don't get me wrong. Cool tech. But
it's cool. But I'm waiting for the moment when Vision Pro will be able to do it on device.
Yeah, that's what I was literally about to say. Apple seems to be like full on device for everything. So
then I'll use it as whatever, but like on device, please. Okay, like Persona, on device. Yeah. Don't send my data to anyone. I want to do it on, and I think M5 or maybe the future, like they will be able to do it. Like I think we're coming to a point where it's gonna be happening. Because M5 is a beast already. Like it's a crazy chip, which. What you're using it right now in Vision Pro, you're not even unlocking probably 20% of its potential. So, and everybody's laughing like, "Oh, Apple is so behind on AI." I'm like, right, people. Yeah. Of course, they're so stupid they cannot figure out how to make LLM. Yeah, okay, yeah, of course they can't.
What's your favorite app on Vision Pro, Bradley? Wrong, it's AuraTap.
Oh, right.
Whoa, what a plug!
True.
Wait, did you sign up? Did you sign up for the waitlist?
I'll sign up after.
Okay.
I forgot.
What is your favorite? Go on. I've just been.
The thing is, I don't even think there's a app that I'm just obsessed with. It's just the whole operating
device,
system.
Everything.
Yeah, it's just like I just like how XR is becoming a multi-app system. That's really how I feel. Like I don't care as long as I can have every app all at once and do whatever I want, and then get those apps slowly converging to the 3D and everything. That's the promise that I like more than just, hey, let's open up an app and I can't see anything else.
My experience on Vision Pro basically boiled down to several things. Definitely watching content and movies. Fantastic experience. Okay, I want a little bit less of glare, but okay. So like Alien series. I don't know. Did you watch the Alien series?
I haven't watched it yet.
Watch it. It's I started watching it because of the environment and stuff.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It's such a great series. They nailed it. I have to say they nailed it. I was blown away. So great stuff for Alien series. So watching the movies and stuff, fantastic. 3D content, like 180 content on Apple TV. Wow. It's just something mind blowing. And then having calls with Persona because it always looks okay. It always looks like I can have the Zoom call, the business call, I can have the team call, and I can have another call. Like it's really, really cool. So the having calls with this, and then generally like having several windows, like having Discord here, Twitter here, browsing in the browser, having my MacBook mirrored if I need it. It's just very convenient stuff. Yeah. That's my usage of Vision Pro, and even watching, like honestly speaking, I opt more and more to watch YouTube in Juno app. True OGs. I opt to watch YouTube on Vision Pro more often than if I have a downtime in the evening. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a choice. Do I grab my phone and watch a little bit of YouTube, or do I grab my Vision Pro and watch YouTube? I grab my Vision Pro because I can do more things at the same time. I watch the video here. I'm scrolling on Twitter. I'm doing things, and like there's a message pop up, then I reply to someone, but I'm still watching the video in a big format. That's how I use my Vision Pro. I don't use it for PC VR streaming stuff. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, like everything else, I like it.
Is it good at that? So, is it good at PC VR? Is it?
It's like you can get it to a very high fidelity experience, but like I wouldn't say if you're in a VR chat to get this headset, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I actually think that's the one thing the the Samsung headset. Like I think a lot of VR chat and I think that'll be a killer headset for that.
I mean, face tracking and eye tracking, boom, you get a killer. And better optics and better resolution. You got the crowd. Like
it's got Wi-Fi 7.
Exactly.
That's the one thing that disappointed me actually with the M5 is they didn't upgrade that.
Yeah,
that was a killer. But
but listen, I mean, like, did I ever feel the bottleneck of Wi-Fi on Vision Pro so far? Not so much, but of course there are some probably edge cases where you might want to have Wi-Fi 7, but they could have done it. I mean,
I got AB1 decoding now, and that has been running phenomenal on this for all my. Because I connect to my PC, I'll play freaking games on a giant curved screen.
That's probably why they didn't do Wi-Fi 7 then, isn't it? Because AB1's like so much more efficient at sending stuff. Maybe we don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, but for the future proof, you want to have Wi-Fi 7. Like, come on. It's
and also I was hoping they would put their new Wi-Fi chip in it, because that seems to be like more
the CX or something. The
N1, I think it's called.
Is it N1? If from the new iPhone, you mean
there's
from
a modem
iPhone?
And there's a Wi-Fi chip. I think
the iPhone Air. From the iPhone Air, or no? That's
it's on everything now. I think it's on the iPads and new MacBook as well. Okay. The N1 is the Wi-Fi thing, and the C1X is the 5G modem.
Yeah, the 5G. Yeah, the modem. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
there,
yeah. Well, next year they'll upgrade something. You know what I mean? We have something to look forward to. Which I don't actually think they will upgrade the Vision Pro next year. Right? What do you think they'll bring next year? Like, do they bring anything in XR, or they'll just brush it off for next year, and then 1 year after they will bring some glasses and like Vision Pro 2 and Vision, or just new Vision Pro and then Vision Lite or Vision or something? What do you think will happen?
I really feel it seems like they're preparing for more content stuff, because like they just announced their partnership with NBA
and Formula 1.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, so NBA, they're gonna start streaming Lakers games in 180 live for free. If you're
this is crazy.
Yeah. There's that. There's, like you said, Formula 1, and they already had Eddie Q, his services president or whatever. He was talking about how they're already gonna put all those immersive cameras around the track.
Yep.
And they're looking into putting cameras on the cars, but they can't yet because they're kind of heavy. And obviously when you're racing, so they're going to be doing stuff there. But the newest one that I think some people might have missed was there's a stadium in Spain where
Barcelona and Juventus, right? Oh, yes.
Yeah. So they're installing 1,000 cameras in this upgraded thing.
Yes.
And they're probably doing more than just immersive videos, if I would guess, when you install that many flipping cameras. Yep. So I feel like they're just setting up for
experience on my table running in live. Like when I watch it, I was like, "What is going on here? Like, how did they do it?" You know,
that was crazy.
It feels like magic. I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
And I'm looking the video. I'm looking like it's instant. It's there, right? It's real time. How is it even possible? So, but wait, if they bring content, like they invest in content a lot, which is a correct thing to do, by the way.
Right.
But they need device to watch it on, because Vision Pro ain't be a device which people watch this content, because it's not a mainstream device. Nobody, even a diehard fan of Formula 1 will not buy Vision Pro just to watch that, in my opinion. Like if he's far away from XR. So how do you think will it play out? Like they need to bring something where they can let people watch it in a much more immersive and cheaper and easier way. When do you think this is happening? Next year?
I don't know about next year. I think it might happen the year after, because
probably the year after, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. Again, the report about Vision Air being canceled to make glasses didn't really make sense because it was framed that the glasses would be able to run like a light version of Vision OS without connection to a PC. But then when you connect to a Mac, it does like I was thinking about with today's glasses, waveguide, all that technology, it's just not possible. Like you,
No,
you
no,
you have to have eye tracking. You have to do 6DOF. You have
It
to do
has to
all
be
these
pass
things.
through, not see through. It has to be pass through. Vision
Yeah,
OS needs to have pass through.
that's why I was like, maybe Gurman's getting like tidbits of what's actually happening, but he's kind of missing that. Maybe they're doing something like what Meta's trying to do now with the Puffin or Phoenix, whatever they're calling it, where they're gonna do the small lightweight thing and they're gonna offload a lot of it down to a compute thing or whatever. That seems like it's way more likely to be what's going on rather than.
I think like 3 weeks ago I posted the render video of the AI video of like the glasses on a woman, but like much lighter one. I think it might look something like that. Like but it's a pass through. It's still a pass through, not a see through. Like the see through technology is not here for that.
No.
You can't have it. Like it's not there. So it has to be pass through, and for the pass through, you have to have a little bit. Like they can shrink probably Vision Pro to half the size, and keep the essentials, and do it like in a very good way where it will still be immersive, but not as powerful as the Pro. But it will be good enough for the content plus some. Content plus some would be probably the features that they will want to bring in my opinion, right?
Yeah, I think so. And another thing is I heard that like they already have plans to manufacture the R2 chip for TSMC 2 nanometer, and that will probably start around probably early 2027-ish. And like when I think of that, I'm like, that might be something where they can redesign the R chip to do that like light processing here, and then design it so when it can offload stuff to like the puck down there and do all that stuff, and especially when using the newest process from TSMC. Like you have some crazy efficiency going on there.
And by the way, it all costs a lot of money. They would never do something like that without having a long-term plan to how to bring people into this. Apple is not stupid. Apple doesn't lose money on the hardware. Again, everybody needs to remember that. And if they bring hardware, they are confident that they will earn money in the long run on this hardware. And they have planned for like probably 5 to 7 years ahead. That's what made me most happy when I saw Vision OS and Vision Pro when I first time put it in my head. I said, yes, they have a plan. And I can see this plan. And it's planned not 2 years, not half a year like Meta. This plan is 7 years away. They already have devices lined up. There are probably several of them, but they already know the direction they're going. And this is so cool to see. And then they're not. I actually like how they're not rushing with AI. Because honestly speaking, there's all sex chat bots with anime and stuff. Like, with all the respect, it's creepy as F. It's really creepy.
Gooning evolved.
I loaded Grok and I loaded Annie for first time. The moment it called me darling in the first 5 seconds, I deleted the app instantly. Like that was the fastest app deletion in my entire life. I clicked delete, never ever installing it again. Like literally, because it was so creepy. And then now ChatGPT is bringing this. Because they are trying to catch those people, like, I don't know, those desperate people who are trying to, like, and this is such a low ball to do for them. I despise that, honestly. With like, and Sam Altman copying Elon Musk on this, like, it's, come on, man. So Apple, take your time. It's okay. I can live with a little AI for now. And make it on device. Everything on device, okay? I don't want to have anything on internet.
Turn off my chatbot.
Did you see the video we did, Brad, for the Annie part?
I didn't see that one. No.
My god. Okay, I'll send it to you on Discord after that.
It was also freaky when like Zuckerberg's talking about how he envisions a future where everyone's Facebook feed is like mostly AI chatbots that are tailored to you. Like, are these people insane? Like, do they hear what they're saying? It's so crazy.
You know why? Because he's not using his own products.
No.
Sorry, when do you think was last time Zuck actually seriously used Quest 3?
The last time he had a sunburnt face that looked like an Apple Vision Pro outline.
When he had to make that video talking about how his product's better than Vision Pro.
That's exactly this. Like, he doesn't use Quest 3 because if he actually was serious about that, he would fire half of the people there who made that OS. Instantly, he was like, what is this crap? Like, how does this menu work? Why is it like this? Why does it restart every time? Like, all this kind of stuff, he will immediately say, like, guys, you either do it better or you're out. That's exactly it. Like ChatGPT, they created this Sora app, right?
Right.
I got an invite code. I installed it, and it said to me, "Scan your face." I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Delete, instant delete. This is it. The privacy has to be the most, because once they have my face in database, I'm sorry. I don't have control over my looks and stuff. Like, what? And Apple, again, this is on device. This thing is on device. So that's a big difference in there.
It's so hard to communicate that to people too. It's like, I don't know. It's a frustrating that it's like almost a losing battle,
I think the boomerang is coming back. The boomerang is coming back, and while it's slower than we would hope for, but I think people start to realize that in this day and age, the privacy and like I can see a big pushback on using social media. I honestly, the only reason why I'm using Twitter is because of Somnium and just being able to communicate the updates and stuff. If I didn't have that, I'm out. If I didn't we use TikTok just because we use so I never scroll through TikTok, but we use it for posting the videos on Somnium and stuff. It becomes like there is a need for social media. Like I did this Authenticity thing and I'm doing it, but this is more like a hobby project. But I feel like there is a need for more sane social media feed or like ability to save my information, but also, I don't know what's the right answer, but definitely not what's online right now. Like these services are kind of getting too creepy, even for me. Like I'm the techie guy, like using every kind of tech. And if I was not convinced to scan my face to Sora app, they have a problem, because I'm like literally using everything. And the only thing I didn't want to use is Meta glasses and the scanning the Sora app. The rest is kind of okay. So yeah, I think the boomerang is turning back.
You have to start going outside and speaking to people.
Oh,
real people? What?
You go outside, everyone's got AR glasses on and just blocking everyone. That sounds good.
What do we think about the future of not like Meta glasses, but like one more contender which I think is cooking is Snap. And there I feel some strengths because they do constant updates and now added payment features and stuff. So next year they're coming up with the consumer AR glasses, as far as we know. They could be a hidden horse in this race where you never know what to expect from them. They could really cook something interesting. It probably won't be like a killer thing, but might be killer enough to convince many people to use it, because you need one good feature or two good features, which will be very good and it will work really well. And then people will actually jump on it to use that feature. That's how they built the Snapchat, right? It was 1-2 features and then filters and private chats. That's what they did with Snapchat.
Yeah, it seems like they're basically betting their whole business on that pretty much. So I hope it works out for them.
we shall see.
Business.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess listen, but it's exciting. The more people come in, Samsung, hey, good luck in that. Hopefully we'll be able to buy it soon. Lynx will put their flag on the ground finally at some point. So we'll have more things to say about it at some near-term future. And I'm excited. I think we need a player like Lynx in the XR space. So more open ecosystem, more competition and stuff.
We need more free aim shoes. That's what we need.
Free aim? Oh, whoa! How did you get there?
Free aim shoes. It's just
No, I know what free aim shoes is. I tried them, but like, how do we? How are they doing? They're still producing. Oh, they're still going on, right?
They've made a consumer model.
How much is that? How much are they selling it for?
989 quid.
Oh, wow.
Like
It's in pounds? Wait, in pounds?
Yeah.
1.2k euros. Well, that's a lot. Okay, 1.2 thousand.
They also do an advanced version for 1,400, but you can strafe with that. You do anything with that. They're getting on. They're doing well.
1,400 for a pair of shoes in pounds. That is almost 1.78 thousand euros.
Yeah.
Okay.
But man,
I hope they have enough business clients to sell it for too.
I think that's the next big thing, personally. I've always wanted to.
Did you try it?
No. No.
I didn't try the newest one, obviously. So my experience, they were showing us the early prototypes. My takeaway from that was you still have to learn how to use it the same way you had to learn how to use the treadmills. That was the takeaway for me. And the inertia, I hope they solved the inertia, but like that, you had to get used to it. And it didn't feel like you're really walking. It felt like another way how to make movement in VR, but that another way, but like different, but still the same way how the treadmill works. You have to rewire your brain. So that was the takeaway a few years ago. Now I'm pretty sure they progressed a lot, and I hope they did. But you know, that's kind of like if you have to rewire your brain and it doesn't feel like you're actually really walking, then it defeats the purpose a little bit for me. But again, maybe it's for some certain crowd, like playing the shooters or something. I don't know who the crowd is. Because like VR chat people or like, so they just like to sleep in social VR.
Well, I think like for like VR chat people, it's just more showing off because everyone will see you in full body walking. Like, how big is his play space? And it's like, no, I'm just got treadmill shoes on. But I think for shooters and that, but it will give you a disadvantage for people using sticks if you're using these shoes.
Of course.
But I want something like it. I'm really craving that next lower body kind of.
Okay, and then take 1.2K and just throw it at them. What? I'm not buying it for reviews. Sorry. You listen. I give you the TLDR how you can do it, Shudder. You have to start the channel and use affiliate links, and then you earn so much money from affiliate links that you will be able to fund your. Thank you. I just needed to do this.
Affiliate links are cancer, and they should be...
One thing I can tell you, okay, which is striking. I released that video. Yeah. First of all, I was always a vocal person, saying about like affiliate links. I hate affiliate links, and I got so much hate for that. Like, oh yeah, who do you think you are? Blah, blah. Okay, I don't care. Thank God I'm in a position where I can say what I want, and I don't care what people think. But secondly, I released this video about big screen. Yeah. First of all, okay, it got some, people talking and traction and like comment, whatever. But the affiliate link part, I get a lot of people in DMs telling me, "Oh, you're so right. You are so right. The problem is so deep. Like people we all know, and like I've got many people commenting. Like I posted just one anonymous message, but I've got many such messages. And I'm like, guys, like that's great, by the way, that you agree with me. I'm flattered. But kind of talk about it too, okay, publicly. Yeah. Because if we are all sitting and like, there's one person talking or two people talking, that's not enough. If we call it out and stop doing that, then it will go away. I'm really bothered by it because I can see the effect of it.
Yeah.
And just my video of big screen was like the kind of like, I really, like what I said in that video, I really meant it. I was expecting so much because of those reviews, and I get so little, that my expectation gap was so different that I was shocked, and it prompted me to actually do this segue of 10 minutes just talking about affiliate links because I was bothered by it. I truly am bothered by it. So yeah, you're laughing, but to me that's not funny because it destroys the industry from within. It makes the YouTubers being not responsible, but the
they're incentivized to not.
They are hooked on that right now. Yeah. It's like a lifeline hook, and they cannot get out of that hook. Yeah. That's the problem. Now they
Money's
used to
addictive,
that
man.
thing.
Money's addictive.
No, but
you ever tried it?
Then that's the problem. Like, and I think the affiliate links are everywhere, but in XR industry, they're pronounced so much. It's almost like for many YouTubers, this is the main part of their income. I kid you not. This is the problem. Like, if it's a main part, will you say the device is shit if it's a main part of your income? No, you will make 3 videos saying that device is great and all the good parts, and the 4th video after 2 weeks, you will say all the negative things I don't like about this device. But the first 3 videos were positive and people already bought it. That to me is not good integrity enough. You know, like, like, who do you kid here? Like, are you kidding me? My return window is already over, man. You know, like, I cannot, like, that's the problem. That, of course, they will tell you the negatives, but they will tell you in a way where it's not like a bucket of ice, you know, in your face, like saying, hey, it's a good device, but, and then you throw the ice and you're like, oh, whoa, okay, maybe I need to think twice about it. They will tell you all good stuff about it. And then they will mention like, there's a bit of glare, you know, and this and here, you know, and you're like, okay, maybe it's not that bad, you know, it's okay. So that's my problem. And again, it's not a stone in a big screen part. They did what they did, is their device. They can do whatever they want with that device. It's a stone in the YouTubers part, you know, and yes, it's YouTubing is hard, but you chose this path. You freaking have to figure out how to make it work, you know. Sorry, and I know many people hate me again for that, but that's the way. What's your take on affiliate links, Brett? If I may ask,
I have never accepted an affiliate link program. I was offered many times, but
I can imagine.
I feel the same way about you, because I always felt like in the long term, I always wanted to make sure that there was nothing like that the viewer base could say about me in my reviews. Right? I always wanted to be what I'm saying is actually from my brain and not from my pocket. So. That's why I always turned it down. I do agree. It's a huge
you're
problem.
A man of integrity, basically. Yeah, that's how it should be.
I'm a man of biases, and I want my biases to be real. So,
yeah. I love this. I might even quote it somewhere. Like, I love this. This is true. Like yes. And if it's hard to figure out how to make money in a different way, honestly speaking, there are a lot of ways how to. I think the only way I would say it's kind of acceptable to me, because I was thinking, like, how do you solve this problem? Okay, if you still want to take affiliate links, but how do you solve this problem? In my opinion, the crazy transparency is the answer. And by crazy transparency, I mean, for example, like I'm watching Becca. She's doing the YouTube videos recently. She was in Vice, I think, media, and now she's an independent YouTuber. I recommend her. We'll probably link her channel below. Great YouTuber, and she recently did a video breaking down exactly how much she earned for the first year of YouTubing, including contracts, advertising, affiliate links, and all that. And she put those numbers right there. And I was like, that's cool. So I would say if YouTuber comes on and says, guys, I have an affiliate link below. By the way, so you know, I earn $150 from each device you buy from this affiliate link, no matter whether you return or not. That would be a transparency which at least I would expect from YouTuber. And then I will say, whoa, okay. So I need to discount his opinion for so much to make sure that he, you know, so I know how much he's earning. So I need to discount it. At least I know what to expect. That would be fair enough. That I would expect at least to start for YouTubers. But of course, in the contracts, it's not allowed to say all of the stuff that, you know, they're signing the contracts, and the contract says you're not allowed to say this, which is what?
You know what really pisses me off about it, money aside, is that if everything is so good, what's the fucking point?
True.
It's true. It's
shit
true.
on something, it's fine, and then like give your honest opinion. But then when something comes that's actually like mind blowing, you're not already up the peak of everything's so fucking great. It's like, oh, and this has come out and this is amazing, and people actually go like, oh, what, something amazing.
Yeah, because literally every headset which is coming now and being reviewed is like, it's the future of XR, VR. I'm like, yeah, what?
I'm like, we're
whoa,
constantly, we're at the top of the roller coaster constantly, like climbing and climbing and climbing. There's no excitement.
Yeah,
it does me head in.
Listen, if I wouldn't use all the headsets, I would be like, whoa, okay, I have to have this, I have to have that. Like, you know, now we have the realistic understanding of where things are. Like, if the pancake lenses in Apple Vision Pro could be better, I'm telling you, like, there are some drawbacks on the pancake lens. Like, they're still okay, but like, that's why it worried me when you said Samsungs are even worse. Like, I'm like, okay. So that's pretty much like, people need to be realistic. And yes, it's hard to be a YouTuber, but you chose that path, not me, not consumer for you. You did it. So please.
And the other aspect, one more little thing on the affiliate codes is, I also feel like the people who have sort of normalized it, not even just the YouTubers, but the companies, they're actually taking advantage of you by doing this, because they don't have to like pay you any upfront fees, and they're basically paying you to shovel their crap onto as many
Of
people as
course.
possible. So it's like literally a win-win situation for them. And
Yes.
you as a YouTuber, if you're accepting that, you're actually being way more abused than
You are
if
played.
did
You are played, completely played.
Yeah.
And I was told, again, I'm not taking obviously not taking any of the links, but I was told that the truth is even darker than I think. I cannot imagine, because I already have a pretty dark, understanding of the situation. If it's even worse, then I can only imagine. Like, if anyone, by the way, if anyone wants to share with me anonymously, like what their stories of affiliate links, please do, because I'm even thinking like I'll do a documentary on this like situation, because it bothers me so much. It just literally, I promised myself I will not do VR1 affiliate links. I was asked so many times by also some YouTubers, will you do affiliate links? I said, I will not. And they will say, why not? I said, I hate the affiliate links. Sorry. If you like the device, you can review it. If you don't like, fine. It's okay. I'm fine with that. I live without that. So I'm really pissed about that. And people, some people agree with me. And again, I'm getting DMs and saying like, yeah, man, it's so cool. But don't DM me. I mean, you can still DM me. But also say it publicly. Like, you don't agree with something, say it publicly. It goes to everyone, even you, Brett. You can say things publicly. You are softy now with the dad and the kid, but you need to one day.
Yeah.
It's all right. Okay, my friends, was great to see you, Brett. So when is your China trip, if you're allowed to say?
2 weeks from now is my start.
2 weeks from now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When is your next video dropping? Steam Frame release?
I think so.
It's been like a year.
It's been almost 2 years, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So Steam Frame release and you drop the video. Is that the deal?
That's my hope. That's my hope.
Okay.
Well, live stream
November.
I'm hoping it just reignites my just wanting to make videos in general. After I do that,
I mean, if that thing won't, then you can close your YouTube account.
Yeah.
Or start taking affiliate links. Either one of those, please. Okay.
That's the thing, is like I never saw my channel as like a job, so it's like, yeah. Sorry, I just want to post my post when I feel like it. Frankly,
it's like the same channel here, right? We we don't do tech tales for the Pixel Slaves for 3 months. Whatever, and then people are like, why do you review competitors' products? I'm like, yeah, because I want, try to stop me.
You're
Like,
not allowed an opinion.
I'm allowed to have my own opinion. Okay, yeah, sorry.
You are a corporation. You shall shut up.
Yeah, you shall. You are doing a competitive product. You have not allowed to have your own opinion. Right. Unsubscribe. If you don't like this, unsubscribe. If you get triggered, unsubscribe. It's okay. But actually, a lot of people still subscribe, so that's great to see that people value some opinions. All right, guys, that was great. Shall go to eBay and see if there is any Samsung Galaxy XR available.
There is one on there on an English, but
from the Persona. Yeah, I know. I'm not buying that for sure.
Wait. Galaxy XR. I saw one. I was looking at it when you was gas bagging.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Brett, for coming. It was great to see you, and we shall see each other one day, someday soon, and say ni hao to everyone in China.
Yeah, will do. Thank you.
Wait, how do you pronounce that? Sorry, because there's a big fight here in the family. Okay, the teacher on the Chinese said that. How do you pronounce dad in Chinese? How do you say dad?
Baba.
Baba or papa?
Baba, like B.
Like B, baba. Okay,
yeah.
Good. I'll come home and I know the real answer. Because some translators say papa, some others say baba, so it's more baba.
Might be a regional thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or a Cantonese thing. We never know.
Yeah. All right. Baba it is. I'm good. I'm glad. Thank you, guys, and see you next time. Bye.